And every journey, for people in our field usually starts the same spot. All of us are interested in sport, and I was an athlete. I'm not a overly big guy, so I always had to kind of find different ways to become successful and to challenge myself, but also get playing time and things like that. So anytime
Sure.
we had to do something like that, it was always I need to be lifting. But thinking back of my programs, what I did then versus what I would do now are completely opposite. But at the exact same time, I think through that process, really learning that I wanted to be a strength and conditioning coach, to be able to help individuals, whether people like myself or other individuals who are already genetically gifted, and being able to get them to the next level and everything. But that kind of led to an internship with Dr. Bill Eben at Marquette University, and his track record of publishing and everything. I didn't know what really much about research at the time, and
Okay.
I was able to do that internship. And I remember walking in the first day, and he says, "We have 12 different research projects going on, and I want you involved in as many of them as we can." So taking that initiative and kind of learning about the research process from him, and but mainly learning about how it can be applied to training and improving the performance of athletes, is something that I'm forever grateful. But that led to a master's degree at the University of Wisconsin-La Crosse.
Okay.
And during that time, I was still able to do my master's research, but also be able to coach at the exact same time. So it was a kind of best of both worlds things. But then, I realized that I really enjoyed the research side of things and wanted to kind of do my own research and not someone else's. So I went and pursued a PhD under Mike Stone at East Tennessee State. So, and of course, anyone who knows Dr. Stone, strength is king. So,
Right.
that kind of led to a lot of the different projects and everything with different topics and athlete monitoring as well. But, throughout the years, it's been the tried and true thing, strength and power. And, we start kind of investigating different things related to how to emphasize strength characteristics and how they relate to sport performance. So, and ultimately this led to presentations, publications, and thankfully recently this book.